Alright, welcome back to another home launch golf video. Like you've probably already seen if you saw my previous video, we played the front 9 holes here at the Detroit Golf Club inside of the Orion software. So today's video is basically going to be me playing the back 9 to see if I can recover from that poor 6 over performance that I had in that last video. So we're going to start off today with hole 10. We're looking at a par 4, 425 yards, kind of dogleg left. So let's get started. Felt a little bit off the toe. We're probably going to be okay.
292 yards.
Yeah, looks like we're headed to the right side of the fairway. We had 292 carry on the device against 276 carry in the software. All right, so second shot here, a little up the hill, 149 yards. Pin is kind of towards the middle, maybe towards middle back on the green. So I'm going to try to hit a 9-iron. All right, pretty good contact. Probably going to be out to the right a little bit.
153 yards.
Hopefully we get there. All right, not bad. So we're outside of 10 feet, so we got 2-putt gimme. So we're starting off with a par on this hole. Looks like we had 145 yards of carry in the software against 153.3 on the device. All right, so second hole in this video, hole number 11. Looks like a par 3. Pretty straight with the pin being kind of just right there on the front of the green, barely on. So kind of a long one. We're looking at 224 yards. So yeah, this distance, 224, like it's not a good distance for me. I'm probably going to try to hit an easy 2 hybrid here. If the device could pick up shot shape, I'd probably try to hit maybe like a high cut to take some distance off of this club to get it there. But see what happens. It's going to be pushed to the right in the software.
246 yards.
All right, so we might be pretty good on distance, I think, on this one. Yeah, not too bad. Probably still going to get a 2-putt, hopefully, from there. Oh, crap. All right, so we ended up with 3 putts. So, bogey on this hole. And that's the thing that I kind of don't agree with on the software. I didn't really see an option. Like, on some of the softwares, you can actually pick to finish as opposed to just having the autocomplete. So, I wish they would kind of add that option here to where you could actually select how many you think it would take you to complete the hole. But all right, so we're moving on to hole 12. Let's fly over here. It's going to be another par 4. Kind of looks really going to play mostly straight. All right, so I'm going to aim out left kind of to those trees on the left-hand side there, since this is probably going to go right initially. Yeah, it's going right. Felt like really good contact, though.
294 yards.
Okay, as long as we stay out of that bunker, I think we're going to be in the middle of the fairway, though. Yep. All right, so we had 277.1 carry on the software versus 294 of carry on the device. All right, so second shot here on the par 412. We've got 170 yards left with almost 7 feet up the hill. I'm going to try to hit this 8-iron there. I think the way it reads it in the software or whatever, it's a little bit shorter, kind of playing in Orion than what my typical distance are with my GC2 and like in the GS Pro software. So this is what I should be hitting is an 8, but I think it's going to probably in this software come up a little bit short. Yeah, pressed it pretty well. That was good contact.
177 yards.
Let's just see what the software does with it. Yep. Software's going to have me short. All right, so give me 3 shots. We're going to have another bogey on this hole. Software had that at 159.4 versus 177.2 on the device. So I think I'm just going to have to club myself up a club just by what the software is doing here, just to kind of get closer to the hole. All right, so hole 13, par 4, 383 yards. Looks like it's dogleg to the right, so I'll probably leave the default line, and then my natural shot shape of my push draw should get us with a ball flight to the right. Maybe a little high on the face, but it should be good.
293 yards.
All right, cut the corner a little bit. Middle of the fairway. All right, so 277.9 carry on this shot versus 293.7 on the device display. Right, so the second shot here we have on hole 13. It's par 4. We've got 100 yards up the hill, almost 4 feet. So I'm gonna hit. Just got this wedge. It's a new 58 degree Cleveland. I like pretty good contact.
94 yards.
It's kind of look like it's going to come up short. Yep. Give me 3 shots. So another bogey on par 4, which I'd probably get that up and down for par. So we had 90.4 carry in the software versus 94 yard carry on the device. All right, so we're on to hole 14, another par 5 here. It's got some water, it looks like, up there by the green. So we got our first kind of, I'd say, water hazard in play. We're looking at 538 yards. Kind of looks mostly straight. Should be fairway, I think.
295 yards.
Probably should have hit it a little bit further right and give me a better angle on this shot. All right, so 281.6 carry in the software versus 295.9 on the device. Right, so since it typically usually takes off to the right on me, because like I said, most everything I kind of hit more of a push draw with, I'm going to kind of leave the natural default line towards the hole, and then we'll probably end up hitting this out to the right. If I hit it really good, I might can get there, but with this 2 hybrid, I really look to probably get it 235 to 240, so we're probably going to come up just a little bit short. It's kind of off the toe, so probably would have drew into the water if this device did shot shape. But just like I said, it's going to be off to the right and short, so we should be still in the fairway. Yep. All right, so 220 yard carry in the software versus 238 on the device. Looks like we got 32 yards left, so I'm going to hit a little pitch shot here with a 60 degree. Hopefully just hit it out to the right of the hole, because it looks like the green kind of slopes down toward the water, so try to throw it out there right and see if it'll roll out left a little bit for me. Go ball. All right, so I thought I played that pretty well. I was trying to leave it short because I felt like I'd probably get to the front of the green and roll out, but it did not. So we had 20.6 carry in the software versus 23.5 on the actual device on that shot. All right, so hole 15 looks like another par 3 here. Pins in the center of the green. It's just slightly uphill, 161 yards. All right, so 161 yards are typically normally on course, or even like in other software, in GS Pro or whatever, I'd hit a 9-iron here. But because I've kind of consistently seen that my iron shots seem to be short of what I feel like my typical distances are, I'm going to club up a little bit, and we're going to hit an 8-iron. A little bit thin, but I think it's kind of going to be pretty straight ball flight.
169 yards.
So hopefully we can get it close. All right, so we're on the green. I don't think we're inside of 2 feet, 10 feet. So it's going to be a gimme 2 putt. So a par. So 154.1 carry in the software versus 169.4 carry on the actual device. So it looks like I was wise in the decision of clubbing up just to get there. Now, it wasn't the greatest of contact, no. So, all right. So hole 16 here looks like another par 4, little dogleg left. We're looking at 409 yards. I'm going to let it leave the default aim line since it'll probably go right of the tree line anyway. So hopefully I don't clip that tree that's there in the front. All right, that was a little bit low launch angle, but hopefully it doesn't mess with that tree. Actually, it looks like we're going to have our first no read of the round. So, kind of like I did in the driver testing video, I kind of showed like when you have a pretty straight ball flight with a low launch angle, I don't think the device can see the ball from it following the club head forward. So that's why it can't read that the ball was actually even hit. So we'll hit that one again here. All right, that was definitely high enough. You should read that one. Yep.
297 yards.
Off to the right with the ball flight. Going to be in the fairway, just left of that bunker. Okay, so 281.1 carry in the software versus 297 carry on the device. All right, so on hole 16 here, par 4, second shot, we've left ourselves 124 yards, just slightly up the hill. So typically, I'd probably hit my 50-degree wedge on this shot. But because, like I kind of said before, it seems like the software is a little bit short on most of these shots, I'm going to go ahead and hit a pitching wedge. Pretty good contact. Probably might be a little bit right of the flag.
136 yards.
Backup ball. All right, so we're outside of 10 feet, so it's going to give me 2 putt. So par on this hole. We had 131.9 yards of carry in the software versus 136 even on the device. All right, so hole 17 here, another par 5. Looks like it's pretty kind of just straight with just a slight dog leg or a slight veer off to the right at the end. Flag seems to be playing middle, kind of right of the green. 572 yards, so definitely another long one. All right, so hopefully we can get this out there far enough that we can maybe reach in 2. Good contact. Going to be a little bit right of target line.
96 yards.
Hopefully we stay in the fairway, which I think it's going to. Yep. Okay, still in the fairway. All right, so 278.1 carry in the software versus 296.3 carry on the device. Really wish I had the carry from the device than what was in the software on these long holes. All right, so we're 291 out from the stick. I'm going to probably hit my 2 hybrid again. Like I said before, like it's usually a 235 carry club, so we should be leaving ourselves, something around maybe 45 or 50 yards left to the hole. So we kind of stay away from that autocomplete, but then give ourselves a good 50% like 60-degree wedge. That was a little thin and low, but hopefully it read it. Yep.
250 yards.
Yep, so just about like what I was saying, we got 233.4 carry on the software versus 250 carry on the device. Left ourselves about a half a 60-degree. So 54 yards, slightly up the hill, a little half 60-degree here. Hopefully we can get this inside the 10-foot zone.
Yards.
Whoa, ball. Whoa. Get inside of 10 feet? Nope. All right, still outside of 10 feet. So two 2-putt gimme. So we ended up with a par. We had 49.3 yards of carry in the software versus 55.5 yards of carry on the device. All right, so we're on to hole 18. Looks like it's going to be a dogleg left, par 4. Green is in the front left corner, 432 yards. So, all right, so I did go and move the target line to where I'm aiming pretty much at those trees on the left-hand side. That way the natural ball flight should push it back towards the fairway. Ooh, that was not great contact. That was low on the face, kind of towards the heel. Looks like we got another no read. Yeah, I'd say that's the one thing that's pretty consistent is if you hit a ball pretty low launch angle, straight in front of you, like it's just not going to be able to see it. So here, we'll hit another one here. Yeah, it should read that one. Definitely higher launch towards the right.
296 yards.
Yep, so middle of the fairway. 278.1 carry in the software versus 296.6 on the device. So hole 18 here, this par 4, second shot. From the fairway, we got 152 left, slightly uphill. Normally this would be something that I maybe would try to get a pitching wedge there, since the pin is kind of on the front part of the green. But like I said, since everything seems a little bit short, I'm going to hit a 9-iron, and hopefully we get there. Might be a little bit of right of the flag.
156 yards.
And it looks like it read it pretty straight. Get there. All right. So outside 30 feet, I'm going to give 3-shot gimme to finish that. So we're going to end up parring the last hole. Which was kind of weird. It acted like it auto-completed with a 3. But technically that was my second shot into the green, so it almost seemed like it gave me just a 2. So, all right. So this monstrosity of a scorecard, now that we've kind of finished the back 9, ended up +9. I do feel like with the adjustments of what the software is saying I'm carrying clubs, and by me taking an extra club to try to get the distance needed in the software, I played a little bit better on the back. I think it was only 3 over on the back as opposed to being 6 over there on the front. But had a birdie on the front, did not have any birdies on the back. I am going to try to do more of this course play since there are 20 courses included in the Orion software. I'll try to play at least a handful more of them, kind of like this. We'll break it up into 2 videos to kind of keep it short or keep the video shorter. So front 9, back 9. Please let me know in the comments below if there's any courses off the course list that you would prefer to see. And then also let me know if you like these kind of videos or any other comments or questions you might have around the Orion software or the Orbit/SC4 launch monitor that we're using. But if you do like the video, please give it a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, please go ahead and do so you don't miss those future videos. And thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.